Yeah.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Noon with Natalie. It has been quite a while since I've done an episode, but I'm actually, I say this every time. I'm always excited for every guest that shows up. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Natalie. I'm a Master Your Authentic Voice. I have in the past been a speaking and presentation skills coach, but now really focusing on helping business owners, entrepreneurs transition from that online space to the online using video because, hey, I repositioned my business to the Dominican Republic. And that is why I can do it, because I can work online. But today, my focus is not about me. It is about the lovely Sarah. Sarah Chickee is dynamic and outspoken woman who's been at the bottom of the barrel, and she has climbed her way back up. That resonates with me. She's doing the work to heal from past trauma, and she's learning how to be a better human, better wife, and a better mother all along the way. She's the owner and founder of the Club MomBoss. I love that it's bilingual. And it's an online directory and marketplace for Canadian mom owned small and medium businesses, and a spoken advocate for gender inequality. And that one really struck me as interesting. Can you share a little bit how this pairing came up?
Of course. So as a woman business owner, I realize how difficult it is to actually be seen. When I want to get work done, I Google, say, a construction company, and none of them through the Google searches come out to be women owned, let alone mom owned, but women
Yeah.
owned. And I really want that to become the forefront. And I realized how much the patriarchy is part of our regular system. And I would really like to see more women coming up to the top. And I mean, we've been fighting gender inequality for a really long time. And I think it's time that we see change.
It's 2021, so you would think that there would be more of an even keel when it comes to certain things, but that's not always the case. And I'm going to tell you that on site here, we have a couple that live here, and the mom, she's in her early 30s. And, as we had conversations and Doug, I found out she's actually a truck driver. She drives 18 wheelers, like construction materials and things. And I was so fascinated. And she told me a little about her journey. And I said, how do you feel about being in such a sort of man-based world? And she said she holds her own. She holds her own, she's able
Good.
to do it. She had to stop when she was 4 months pregnant just because of the whole vibration and everything because of the pregnancy. But she's probably going to be going back to that. And we probably don't have enough of those role models.
No, there's a lot of role models we're not seeing. Dentists. I would like to see more female dentists
Mm-hmm.
prevalent in media, in, I don't know, advertisements. You
Yeah.
don't see it. You don't see construction companies. You don't see anything in a male dominated world. You're not seeing as many women who are doing it. Architects, even. I know someone who went to school for architecture, and she
Yeah.
said that as she was going through, there were more men than there were women, and she was being treated less than because she was a woman, that they think she couldn't handle it.
Wow. Now the directory. How did you sort of how was that born?
Oh, let's see. Well, I was listening to a podcast about women who come together in Canada and put together almost like a community of different women businesses that would benefit other women. And I thought, oh, there's got to be one for that, for moms. And I started my search, and it turns out there isn't, not in Canada. We have one in Quebec, but there isn't a website that is dedicated to mom owned businesses where you can look and say, oh, I want to get that done. I could hire a mom owned business to do that. It doesn't
Yeah.
exist. And so I thought, you know what, I guess I'm going to have to create it because I still need to support it. I still want to support mom owned businesses, whether it be a digital creator, someone to create my website, someone to create my app, someone
Yeah.
to anything. Even if I could find a mom owned plumbing business, they would be the first one I called when something happened.
Well, I think that there's something to say about a woman's perspective.
Yes.
We definitely have a different perspective when it comes to certain things. And I think that can be a piece that's so important, especially, I mean, I have a daughter, so we are always, advocating that you can do it,
Yes.
whatever the task may be. Now, is it okay to ask for help?
Of
100%.
course.
But you can try, you can do it. And here we've signed her up for a project-based school where she's being exposed to all these incredible opportunities to explore and learn at the same time.
That's awesome.
And I do hope that it's a model that gets incorporated more and more in North America. So
Yes.
you are not new to business though, because you have a business or have had a business in a very delicious area for
Delicious,
me.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I started a chocolate business about 7 years ago now. It was a side hustle while I was also working in a regular job, mostly a chef in a daycare. But
Mm-hmm.
I started an online chocolate boutique, and it went on
Oh,
pause with my first child because, oh, having a newborn and trying to do that at the same time and hoping your child goes down for a nap long enough to temper your chocolate was
yeah.
really hard. And
Yeah.
then along came my second child, and I paused it for that. And then last summer, when I came up with this idea for the directory, I had to pause it a third time because I cannot do both of these at the same time. They both require so much full time work.
I have to say that when we decided to take on this project of moving here, we collectively, my husband and I agreed that I would pause my business. I stayed sort of on like skimming the surface just to be present, but the nitty gritty of digging and business development went on pause just so that I could manage the one thing at a time,
Yeah.
because there's no point of multitasking. It can be done, but not as efficient as being focused on one thing. So I
Yeah.
can totally appreciate that. So what are the things you are looking for right now to source this directory? Or what are the things you need help with so that our viewers can reach out to you?
Awesome. Yeah. So I need help both for mom owned businesses. So I need more businesses to list. So if more would like to come forward, it is free on our beta site. And I'm
Okay.
looking for people to support this initiative, people who are small business owners who want to support other small business owners, people who want to support local businesses, people who want to support women businesses, and people who want to see the change happen in the world. We definitely want the next generation, my children, I want them to live in a world where women are not considered inferior to men, that we're on an equal playing field, and it's
Mm-hmm.
your skills that bring you up rather than your gender that brings you up.
Absolutely. And what are, in this process of the three, a couple things that you've learned along the way
Ooh.
that could help somebody else out there?
I have learned always ask for help and always accept help when someone offers it. Don't say, oh no, I can do it by myself. It will take you a whole lot longer to do it if you say, no, I can do it by myself. If someone wants to help and they offer help, accept the help. It will only help propel you further faster than if you're just stubborn and you want to do it yourself.
And I think that's
Um,
how we connected is I put the call out that I was looking for people for
yeah.
Noon with Natalie. So
And
good
I
for
was
you
willing.
for taking it on. Yeah.
Thank you. It's one thing that I tell myself every time when someone offers help, don't say no. Say yes, I will accept the help wherever you want to give it because I need it. It's been a hard one for me.
It is, and I can identify with that, but as with age comes wisdom, and I refuse to struggle anymore. So when I need help, I ask for help. So
Yeah.
the Club MomBoss project is in a beta phase. However, if somebody wants to reach out to you, how do we get in touch with you? Where is the best
Ooh.
place?
I would say the best place is either my website, so
Okay.
www.leclubmomboss.ca, all
Okay.
lowercase, or on Instagram at Le Club Momboss.
Perfect.
Facebook, although my Facebook page is not as active because I do not have all the time in the day, but it is Le Club Momboss on Facebook as well. I am on Twitter, but I am not active on Twitter. I think I need a
No
social media
problem.
manager to do that for me. And if someone wants to find me on LinkedIn for more networking and more business
Yeah.
associations, it would be Sarah Chickee. Chickee is spelled like chicken, but you replace the N with another E on
Okay.
LinkedIn.
Perfect. So if you are looking, you are a mom and
Hmm.
you have a business and you would like a little bit more exposure, you'd like to connect with other mom bosses, Sarah has created this incredible directory, national directory. So here for Canada, reach out to her. Her contact info will be in the bottom part of this post. So make sure that you go and click on those and you will be able to connect with her directly. Once again, my name's Natalie. I own Master Authentic Voice. I really am focusing on helping business owners like Sarah transition from the offline to the online and give yourself a presence with video any time, any part of the day, so you can be present. Sarah, thank you so much for being with
Thank
me
you.
today. And I will see you very, very soon. This will be posted by the end of the week, so you'll be able to catch that. Have an incredible day,
Awesome.
everybody. Bye, Sarah.
Bye.